In her first year on the field for the Bearcats, Kayla Saager has taken the America East by storm. Her 11 goals, 4 game-winning goals, 7 assists, 29 points, and 106 shots are all conference bests. But her journey from playing soccer in East Islip, Long Island, to Striker of the Year in the America East has been anything but easy.
I've had 3 knee surgeries. My first when I was in 8th grade, middle school. I was at a regional camp day after Christmas, missed the ball kind of, stubbed my toe, and my body turned, my leg stayed. At first I was like, I think I could go back in. Like, I was like really dramatic there for a second, and I was like, now I feel fine. And the trainer was like, no, like, I think you tore your ACL.
But because she was so young, her growth plates hadn't closed, so she had to wait a full year before having surgery, still playing soccer in the meantime. 9 months after the surgery, she was back on the field until her junior year of high school.
I hurt my quad a little bit in Russia, and apparently like that has something to do with, you know, like just weakening like your stuff around your knee. So then I tore my meniscus for the first time right when I got back that week, and then had to undergo surgery again. They took most of my meniscus, and then again when I was a freshman in college at NC State, I tore my meniscus again.
After leading the Wolfpack in goals and points her freshman year, she transferred to West Virginia with her soccer career in doubt.
My knee wasn't in the best shape anymore. My doctors didn't want me to play anymore. They, since I don't have a meniscus anymore, they wanted me to get a meniscus transplant, which I can't play with. So, you know, of course that was not on the table.
Recovering from the injury, she was only able to play in 3 games, scoring 2 goals. But her skill set had changed because even though she wasn't in pain, she could never again play without a brace.
Having that huge target on your leg, you know, girls look at that and will go after you, and, you know, I became so much slower, and it took like things out of my game that, you know, I never expected to be gone. So I was a completely different player, and it was really hard for me to come in to realistic with myself that I couldn't play at that high level that I once could. So realizing that was the hardest part, I think, of everything. But you know, still loving the game and wanting to play. I just wanted to find a new home that I could play, and maybe just a lower level that didn't take such a toll on my body, and you know, that I was able to still see the field. So that's when I found Binghamton.
She's a natural goal scorer, and you know, that's what the game's about. Kayla gives you that presence, you know, in and around goal. She's deadly. She can release shots, set pieces. She gives you service, and with that, she brings a lot of attention as well, and that opens things up for other people.
From overcoming being told she would never play in the ACC to being told she may never play again, there were a lot of times she could have given up. But what good would that have done?
If this is something you really want, you know, like, there's negative isn't going to help at all. Like, don't get me wrong, like, there are days, you know, I'm crying and, you know, stuff like that, but like, just my family and friends, like, there's so many other people even now that like look up to me and, you know, say like, I'm so happy, like, look at you now and where you were, and, you know, stuff like that. So that's just honestly like what makes it so much better.
And she's helped change the culture of the Bearcats program in her first year and Coach Bhattacharjy's second.
But to do that, you got to be able to compete. You got to be able to score goals, and Kayla's given that to us the whole year. So, you know, you can't discount how big of an impact she's had for us.
We're definitely not done. Like, we're not satisfied that we're even the 2nd seed. You know, like, we want to be number 1. So, you know, that's what we're going for.
Saager and the Bearcats host 6th seed Vermont in the America East semifinals on Sunday at 1 o'clock.